Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today, this is pretty much like a vlog video. Because Thanksgiving and Christmas are a few months away. So I'm pretty much doing this vlog in advance. So, Mia from A Cinderella Wish, if you're watching this video, this is for you. I hope you enjoy it. Every Halloween, I always anticipate Charlie Brown and Garfield. Charlie Brown to Garfield to in Nihongo. And what it means is that I always watch It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown in Japanese with Latin American Spanish subtitles, and Garfield's Halloween Adventure in Chilean Spanish because of Sandro Lorena's in the title role. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my Halloween traditions, because I stopped going trick-or-treating after 2005 at age 16. Then we get to around Thanksgiving. Pretty much before Thanksgiving, I have the tendency to watch the Care Bears Thanksgiving episode, Grimm's Thanksgiving Surprise, I believe, and then immediately after that, it's Garfield's Thanksgiving. You know, oh no, not the vet! Food eats. Why is it that every Christmas I get drugged out of my warm bed just to see some stupid old relatives? And why does it always have to go to the stupid old farm? Why can't they come here where my warm bed is? And why am I whispering? And pretty much around the same time with a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving from 1973. Pretty much a Thanksgiving tradition before the actual date, which now is on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the PBS stations here in Wisconsin. But of course they don't show the Mayflower story from the Peanuts' point of view. Because Apple pretty much owns the Peanuts franchise now. Ever since, I think, 2020. I could be wrong. Then, along with America's Test Kitchen and Martha Stewart's Thanksgiving specials, along with Hanna-Barbera's The Thanksgiving That Almost Wasn't from 1972, and Rankin Bass's The Mouse and the Mayflower from 1968. Like, well, we hadn't much time to lose because winter was almost upon us, and we had a whole darn colony to put up before the first snow. A new colony and a new land, our own land. We didn't know much about her, but one thing we were sure of. We called it the Mayflower Compact. Ah, yes, our hopes could not have been higher. Of course, there were all kinds of hardships and dangers ahead. All kinds of dangers. I guess you could say we'd officially arrived. As soon as I lost my sea legs, I decided to do some exploring. And then the actual day basically being the Thanksgiving Day Parade on CBS, not the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on NBC. Because I actually prefer CBS's Broadway musicals over the NBC ones. Because they are actually more well choreographed compared to the NBC broadcast. And then immediately after the parade, football season. Because I always look forward to watching football on Thanksgiving every year. Either the one on the Fox network or the one on CBS. And then we get to the actual festivities. You know, eating on quality dishes that are Thanksgiving themed. You know, like the standard turkey, mashed potatoes, and turkey gravy, peas, baked beans, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, which I'm not really a fan of. A lot of beverages like sodas and sparkling grape juices, stuffing, and sometimes hors d'oeuvres like pigs in a blanket. And of course there's also the traditional ham, jamón, cochon, for you Spanish and French speaking viewers out there. Gracias, merci, as in Latin American Spanish and French Canadian, not Castilian Spanish and French European, which would be gracias and merci. Anyway, after all that is done, I get to relax for the rest of the day. You know, continuing to watch football. Then some classic family films like The Wizard of Oz, The Sound of Music, or Miracle on 34th Street. When I say Miracle on 34th Street, 1947, it has to be the original black and white version, not the inferior colorized version. If you actually own the Blu-ray version of the movie, you're perfectly safe. Because that's what hardcore classic film fans prefer. Now we get to the Christmas stuff. Around late November, early December, CBS would typically air Frosty the Snowman the day after Thanksgiving, and then Rudolph about a week later. Because it's been a tradition with me and my mom for many, many years. Yes, I'm 33 years old and I still live with my mother. But I like having those family traditions. Then we always decorate the tree together. We love to make Christmas cookies, especially gingerbread, or pepparkakor if you live in Sweden. You know, Sverige, because I love anything Swedish, then anything Japanese. So I pretty much adapted some cultural traditions into my own. Being Donald Duck in Mathmagic Land from 1959, around Christmas Eve, just before the official Swedish broadcast of Kalle Anka och Hans Vänner önskar God Jul, which roughly translates as Donald Duck and his friends wish you a Merry Christmas. Because I actually know Merry Christmas in several different languages. Joyeux Noël in French, Bon Natale in Italian, Feliz Navidad in Castilian Spanish, Feliz Navidad in Latin American Spanish, Fröhliche Weihnachten in German, Merry Christmas in Japanese, Good Jul in Swedish, and Feliz Natal in Brazilian Portuguese. Francais, Italiano, Español Castellano, Español Latino, Deutsch, Nihongo, Svenska, and Português do Brasil. Yep, I pretty much adapted Donald Duck into my Christmas traditions, along with eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, the way the people over in Japan do. Hi, ikuzo, Kentucky! Then we pretty much do the similar tradition of watching Christmas cartoons at my brother's Kenny's place. He currently lives in Marshville now. He used to live here in Toma and in Sparta, but now he lives in Marshfield. And we always go look at Christmas lights. Yep, Christmas lights, especially the ones in Sparta and La Crosse, because those ones are more bigger than the ones here in Toma. And we pretty much have Christmas parties and that. And of course, I also enjoy watching Hallmark and Netflix Christmas movies. The latter in particular in different languages. One of my personal favorite Hallmark Christmas movies is A Royal Christmas, because Eliza Thornberry and Dr. Michaela Quinn are in it. Yep, from the Wild Thornberrys and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, respectively. Trust me, I love me some Christmas movies from various companies like Hallmark and Netflix. Like, for instance, I've seen Christmas Inheritance in Japanese and Brazilian Portuguese with their respective subtitles, being German and Swedish, Deutsch and Svenska. And of course, I always leave out milk and cookies for Santa, and carrots and sometimes apples for the reindeer. La manzana if you live in Spain, or la manzana if you live in Mexico, and other parts of South America, many parts of South America. Because I always get really great presents on Christmas morning. And Mia from A Cinderella Wish, if you're watching this, I hope you make the animated Cinderella from 1950 a holiday tradition. You know, talk about the experience and whatnot. Because you're very, very special to me. And I will always value our friendship. Okay, that should be it for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned. And don't touch that dial.